Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mudahar. Get those butt plugs ready, twirl them around like a knob, and get excited, because I am going to be positive today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, something turned out great that I really didn't expect to be all that great. If you don't know, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War finally released. Okay, it's a good game. All right, call it what you will. Cold War, Black Ops Cold War, Ronald Reagan, destroy my butt cheek simulator, which I think it should legally be retitled to. This game has got me on a tangent. I have a few things to say. Like I'm just ready to go right now. You understand? Right now, I'm ready to. All right, this is why I take my medications. But you know what? I'm going to skip it for today because let's just get all things out of the way, okay? Before anybody comes here, call it a review or whatever, I'm just going to get the basic stuff out. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a game that takes place between Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, all right? In that time frame between, before after the Crusades of the 60s and before the modern futuristic age of 2027. It's one of those games that takes place in between. It's got the OG cast, good old Where Are the Numbers Mason, where is Daddy Woods, where is Bald Man Hudson, and this new guy named Adler. Okay, it's all a fun romp. Most importantly, it's got Reagan, which if you set your graphic settings high as I did, he can actually crash your system. That's a thing. Yes, puppy. Yes, dude.
Sir, Mr. President, sir.
He's like sniffing the room for commies.
President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know.
Oh,
their
dude.
names. Who do you think approved their last mission?
Dude, Adler and dude.
Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the record.
Now, all of that said, this game is a fucking coding mess. Let me just put that out there. It looks great. I have things to ultra, a bit of ray tracing going on. Very good looking. It plays well too, which should be expected, from last year's Modern Warfare. That also played really well. Looked really well too. I'm going to divide this thing up to like 3 sections, okay? A little 3. Campaign, multiplayer, zombies. I'm going to start off with the thing that I feel like was dug out of a whale's anus to start off with, and that would be the multiplayer. I'm not a big fucking fan. Now, understandably, I'm a huge fan of Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer. I think that was the bee's knees. A lot of you can disagree. I personally found it pretty good, okay? I think I was max level a weekend within it. Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, I'm not liking it. Maybe something to do with the hit registration. Dog shit. Maybe something to do with the time to kill, which is way too fucking long. I mean, are we firing BBs or actual rounds? I'm not sure. I can play it. Look, I can play it, all right? Let me just put that out there, okay? I can play it for a couple hours. Don't care. My boys want to play Black Ops Cold War, I'll play it. But if I had to pick, go back to last year's Modern Warfare. The map selection is dog shit. Okay, there's like 6, 7 maps. All of them feel like B-tier fucking remakes of like the previous year's Call of Duty, like the Sandlot map or whatever, like the sand map looks like Afghan. It's a shitty version of Afghan. Miami, probably the best map, but that's not saying much. Okay, that's not good. None of these maps are great. There's a very few of them. Honestly, they're not great, but they're also not dog shit. They're very serviceable. The fact that there's few of them and none of them stand out don't help the case. The weapons are all right. It's got the same gunsmith system from last year. Make your own gun. You do what you want. It's got camos that you can unlock. I mean, it's fucking Call of Duty multiplayer. What do you want me to say? It's the same as it's always been, except this year I find it a slight downgrade than fucking Modern Warfare 2019. Hey, maybe things can change with patches. But right now, the multiplayer is booty cheeks. That takes me to the zombies, okay? Now, the Zambles is the best part of a Call of Duty, Treyarch experience, right? Zombies is basically 4 of you people drop into a never-ending game of zombies, and the zombies attack you. Wave 1, pussy shit. Wave 99, if you can get there without hacking, the zombies basically spread your butt cheeks wide and split you in half and you reproduce by budding. That's basically the zombies experience. You buy weapons, reroll weapons, go through the random box. This time you can bring your classes to zombies. Actually, this iteration of zombies, even though it's just one map, is like the perfect balance of like old school zombies and like the new age, you need a fucking college degree to figure out what to do in each map zombies. It starts starts off in a jungle that's relatively large. There's slight remakes of previous games. In fact, the first room you go into is like literally a remake of the first Zombies map ever released in World at War. You can buy weapons off walls. You basically follow objectives to power on the generators and eventually get to Pack-a-Punch. The game pretty much guides you to it anyways. It's not like the OG games where you have to do a couple zombie rounds to figure everything out. No. The game literally will guide you to it, which is both good and bad, I would say. Like maybe streamlining. It's maybe a bit too handholdy, but I find it does the job pretty well, okay? Who the fuck cares? The zombies themselves pose a pretty decent challenge until, of course, you get to, like, wave 15 where they're absolutely butt-fucking you every second. Like, it feels like the zombies have, like, the reach of just an orangutan. Like, they can just hit you from a mile away. Kind of frustrating. But I guess that's the zombie's life, right? When you die and come back, the benefit is that the game doesn't just absolutely leave you poor. Like, it gives you a lot of money to at least buy a couple perks, Pack-a-Punch, a weapon, and at least be in fighting shape, right? Overall, decent zombies experience. It's probably going to get old if they don't keep updating these maps. It's just one map, as far as I've seen so far. There is Dead Ops Arcade, but I feel like the zombies experience, as good as it is, they just need to keep pumping it with content to keep it fresh. There are some boss characters, some heavy characters. There's a kind of a fast travel system. It's very intricate. The first match I played was with Justin Wang, and I had a blast, all right? Even though, like, we were literally getting carried by this one, like, world record fucking player. Zombies is good, all right? It's as good as it has been, and in my opinion, after somebody that's played all of the zombies, save for Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3, where it just sort of lost me, the Black Ops Cold War experience is very, very good. I want to see more of this, okay? I actually would be glad if they introduced something like Transit in all of its glory, a massive map like that into the zombies experience. It would be really cool. Honestly, I feel like instead of the Battle Royale, it would be kind of interesting to see like a Zombies Royale, like a massive open world zombies experience with multiple objectives to do, and like it just gets progressively harder as time goes on, right? Like I feel like that would be an interesting thing Treyarch could pull off. But as it stands, the zombies experience is very solid. This takes me to campaign, and campaign is where it's at. All right, now, depending on the editing, I might put this in the beginning of the video or I might put this in the end, depending on how I feel. All right, but I'm kind of unhinged right now. The campaign is what you want to get caught for. The campaign is what it's all about. Now, if you don't know, the campaign it takes place after Black Ops 1, but before Black Ops 2. So it's that age where, like, they're introducing new characters that never really get introduced later on chronologically, but they have a good reason for it. I'll say this much. The story, the campaign plays out like your average spy thriller with typical Treyarch fashion. Like Black Ops delves into subject matter that, you know, black clandestine operations, that Soviet era mixed in with the US CIA era, you know, all the turmoil, the war crimes, and all the BS that happens in between them, right? It has sort of an Infinite Warfare style playstyle where you get into the game and you get sent to a safe house, which I guess it's kind of like Black Ops 3. You get to do side missions. There's a lot of evidence to uncover that directly plays into the overall gameplay. I'll give you an example, right? Towards like the first third of the game, when you go to the safe house, you have the option of doing two side missions. But before you do the side missions, you have like other side objectives to take care of, right? So for instance, there was one mission where I was to take down this like defector, so to speak. And before I could take down the defector, the game told me you probably want to decrypt this evidence that you found. Now, you actually have to decrypt it by like doing proper puzzles. So you have to figure ciphers, you have to do this, then you have to go to a computer, enter things manually, and decrypt it the old-fashioned fucking CIA way, which is really fucking cool. And that's sort of the norm for the other side mission as well. Within the actual main campaign missions, these big meaty bastards, the missions are large. Like, it feels like the game drops you into like mini open worlds, if you will, or at least for the first time in Call of Duty history, the game world has opened up dramatically, more so than it ever really has, in my opinion. And at this point, you're doing multiple objectives. You know, you're spying on people. Sometimes the game tosses you like side objectives, which play a major role into like other mainline missions later on. For instance, there was one mission where I had to rescue a defector, or I could kill this defector, right? Depending on how you handle that one little mini objective, you don't even have to really encounter it. It could dramatically alter the effects of a later, larger campaign mission. One of the campaign missions, and specifically, is probably the reason I'm making this video in its own. And it's a big mission. It's probably the best mission in Call of Duty history. It's a mission where you have to infiltrate the KGB as a defector. So there's like an open, like, sort of like, the entire area is open up to you, right? You explore the area in disguise. You're doing all these mini objectives, basically assisting like this US strike team that's infiltrating the area clandestinely. And then as you go in deeper and deeper into like KGB vaults, right? You're like fighting your way fucking through, blowing shit up, escaping in style. It's like classic spy thriller shit that has me completely enthralled going into it. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's campaign, honestly, if this game ever hits a sale, buy it. Buy it, in my opinion, because if it's like a $30 game, which it's gonna be in like a month and like Black Friday sales, buy it just for the campaign and the zombies. The multiplayer is something that I probably will never endorse for this game, but if you're going to buy this for any fucking reason, it should be the stellar campaign. It's not long, but fuck length if you're enjoying every hour of the way through. I thought Modern Warfare's campaign last year was jaw-dropping and brilliant enough. But then again, Treyarch comes in. I don't know who's writing it. I don't know who's working. But whoever they have on the campaign division, I feel like they must have been fucking bullied into working their asses off. Like, I think at this point, people at Activision are just like, all right, we're sick and tired of being the fucking joke of the community. We actually want to make a good game. This is like the Adam Sandler uncut gems of Call of Duty, okay? Like, at one point, Adam Sandler, he's making some fucking Z-tier shit movies, and for that one time, he's like, you know what? I can make a good movie too. He makes a good fucking movie. Same thing with Call of Duty. They're like, you know what? We got sick and tired of this trolling shit. We can make good games. So not only do they make Modern Warfare, but they fucking hit it out of the park with Black Ops Cold War, dude. Now, again, I'll leave this as my final review. Campaign, reason I'm making this video. Zombie, another reason I'm making this video. And those two reasons were enough for me to get this game. If those were good, I'd be happy. Multiplayer, kind of a bonus. I'm not all simpy for it. I don't really care. This game could have shipped without it, and it wouldn't have fucking affected this rating at all. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops Cold War, totally worth buying. That being said, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to fucking fight for Daddy Reagan and take those commies out of the equation. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.